So, Skyblock. Yeah, I've been playing it a lot and grinding on it a lot. I have the SBA mod to make sure that things are things and things are working. But I really haven't explained how I personally have gotten to this point in Skyblock. Because, in my opinion, I've done more in this, like, I think a month and a half of Skyblock than I have with the other kids, like Shield Gaming and Luke, in that playthrough. So, I just want to talk about how that really happened. Okay, so it started. Huber was like, "Okay, I'm done with Skyblock," and we all actually agreed to Griefer Island. There was no real point. We were just like sort of done with Skyblock, and then we just griefed the entire island up. I actually spent $1 million on this random Runin's boat that I found at the auction house because I thought it was a good way to like waste our money, but not fully wasting it just in case. So that investment actually works since I still use this Runin's boat to this day because I suck at the game and I can't afford any other boat. But yeah, okay. Now we're pretty far. We have, I think, 13 or 14 minion slots. I'm not sure. Around that number. We're doing pretty well. Okay, so after we legit griefed our island by ourselves, I salvaged 4 backpacks and 3 backpacks and 4 teleporters from our island. You know, just in case I ever want to play the game, and as you can clearly tell by this video, I do. So that was a power play on my part because I have all these items now. I actually saved my my armor from my previous playthrough. I did get new ones though, like I've gotten the Raider Axe this playthrough. So for my last playthrough, I saved up grappling hook, Runin's bow, the stonk, half of these weapons, this aspect of the end, these armor sets, and that's pretty much it. Oh, we also got the Slapis minion and a redstone minion, 2 diamond minions and an emerald minion. And that was it. So I was fresh on to the start of my new life in Skyblock from that point on. So after that, we basically just like... So I've invited a friend, like a trusted friend I know in real life, who actually played Skyblock, but they never really had the time, and were like not really that into Skyblock. But they did make a really nice effort, and that's what I saw in them. So this friend is MLG Shark. I know them in real life. And we started our journey that way. And then, as you've seen before in my videos, Wizard Snake came along, but we'll talk to him later. Well, about him, not to him. He's on vacation right now. So, we played a lot. Actually, we've gotten our... we've gotten like 10 minion slots until Wizard Snake came in. We did a lot. So we got our minion slots. We just crafted tons and tons of minions. Like this is our entire minion chest. So I got Cocoa Beans 3. Here, I'll explain it from the very beginning. We got our lapis. So I got the redstone minions. Like all the ore minions, all the wood minions to 3. All the farming minions to like about 3. Melons 1, pumpkin was non-existent, sugarcane non-existent, cactus, like all of those were existent. And then after Wizard Snake came, we got all of these minions, and we upgraded these to 6 and jungle to 7. We're actually doing pretty well on our collections right now. As you can clearly tell, Gavin was a complete sweat. And his name's not Gavin, by the way, but we call him Gavin because we can't. He was a complete sweat and bought 7,000 jungle wood in one day. Even though I got 12k of wood. I didn't really get it. It's just minions. And we've just evolved since then. I've been playing the game a lot more, as you can probably tell. We have a crap ton of enchanted stuff, and... yeah. the real meaning of this video was really just to explain some funny parts and how I got to my point in this part of my Skyblock career. Because everyone has a backstory, everyone has a place where they have started. It just come out of thin air, it came out of determination, work, and other crap. So, once Wizard Snake came on, I decided that we need more things. So I made this cobble gen. I made another storage room up there. And we made this giant pumpkin farm. Gavin made this little pool over here. I got a tarantula minion from a trusted crafter on the Skyblock Z Discord server, which you can find on the forums. It's a really good server, and the community's really nice there. No one scams, really. So it's just like a good place for Skyblock players like me to just talk about our things. So we got before Gavin came, we actually got this enchantment room. It started all from honestly, it started all from the Great Potato War, a Technoblade video. That kind of gave me determination to play Skyblock again, because hey, Technoblade's playing. He's actually a god at everything, so why not do what he does? Then I sort of got it. My idea actually came from I'm a Squid Kid, which is now a YouTuber thanks to Technoblade. Okay. So my inspiration was this room. They had storage here. It's a very nice hub. It's like a roof here, doorways here. And basically, if we go back to here, you can sort of see some of these aspects. We have a Jerry bath here. We have storage here. We have portals there, and we have a show-off minion room of all our good minions. We don't really have the extra corridors, but you can see I tried copying the top design a little bit. It looks like a little bit of a hut, but I tried my best, which is what matters. I was way too lazy to actually build more, because it took about 2 hours to make the minion room alone, and that was just a tiny part of my island. The pumpkin farm even took less time than that, and our enderman chest is full. Okay, so let me talk about this. This is, in my opinion, the fastest cobblestone generator in Skyblock. You mine it like that with the miner set, it instantly breaks, and it's pretty good. You need to get teleport pads or else it won't work. I'm going to teleport out of here. So I set up this hopper system from here. It filters all of the cobblestone in here, down here, over here, and into these rows of chests. So we get our cobble. And also we sort of took the design from our last island, a little bit of crafting table stamp. I'm going to cover all of this up at the end of my building career in Skyblock, so it's going to be much more clean. The trash can of me is still there. If you haven't seen my little dumb skit, then go watch that. So, let's talk about the portals. I had no idea what to do with the portals. I didn't want the hub portals to just be randomly over there. So I decided to build a little portal thing. We started with hub, and we actually progressed in that order. From left, right, up, etc. And then we were pretty good. We were on our merry way. We were doing great, actually. We were making big progress. Wizard Snake made a crap ton of money in selling crap. He sold a bunch of our ender pearls, and I don't know how, but he made 200k in total from ender pearls. It was amazing. I don't know how he's done it, but he's like a god. And since the Jerry's Workshop event, he has tallied a lot of red presents, actually. I think he's tallied about 20. He sold, I kid you not, he sold 3 presents in 3 different auctions for 100k, 70k, and 80k. That's a ton of money. And I know this because I picked up all the auctions because I'm a scammer. And yeah, okay. So that was that. This minion room, it actually took just design. I wanted this to be fences, so I can region there, but I realized fences didn't work, so I decided to have like little show off areas for like our best minions. And I changed it to fence gates because fence gates actually work and you can open them, and since minions are hackers and levitate, it works. So I was like, neat. And I decided to make this room. This room is just like a collection room. There's no purpose because people outside can't really see inside this room. So again, no purpose. And we also don't have super compactors because we're poor. We actually have one super compactor, but I'll get to that later in our story. Right now, we're still pretty much in the beginning. So, we decided to start farming coal and for enchanted lava buckets. This was our best idea because we've already made $500,000 in enchanted lava bucket profits. And I think I can actually make another one with our resources here. I usually sell them for like 250k. And sometimes I sell them for less. It's not really like, we actually made like $500,000 because yeah, you know what I mean. We actually have enough to make some more. Also, I'm like using a custom made texture pack I made. I custom made some items from the Skyblock high-effective Skyblock pack, which is Decry's Optifine, and this Blood 64X blue zip pack, which is by iSparkton. I mixed them into this big pack, so I only needed one pack to equip instead of two. I just like it more condensed, you know. Okay, I can't make two, but I can make one enchanted whole block. Okay, so that's been the development of our island. This is just there. And I'll actually show you how much money we have. It's been a long ride. So at the very beginning, we started with 100k. When MLG Shark moved over, they transferred all their money to this save. And that was about 100k. Of course they spent it, but now we have 1.2 mil. It was a wild ride to get here, but we got here. I don't know why. Okay, I don't have any bids, and we're not selling anything. And there's just a bruh. There's just a Raider X for 78 mil. So I actually just like completely photoshopped a boat really badly. The Midas Sword video. I don't really know how to explain how I did that. It's just really weird. But first, enchanted lava bucket, we got the money. MLG Sharks spent their money on another aspect of the end because they threw it away off the edge accidentally. I don't know how, but I was like, what the heck? Even though it was their money, I was pretty mad, but I allowed them to spend it because, again, it's their money. And we've made, Wizardsnake and I have made this much money because, like, MLG Sharks doing their own thing on vacation and crap. And now it's just me who's not on vacation, and I don't really have any other ideas because I can't troll people like Skeppy or like on SMP or like Technoblade, and I'm just here as a small YouTuber in the middle of nowhere. I'm not even that good at the game, but I feel like everyone's story should be heard, and everyone's story should be like valued, because everyone's story is a life. Basically, it's their life story of what they did. So moving on with my life story, we grinded until we get more and more minion slots. These minions are from Wizardsnake. We decided to do double diamond spreading and got this budget hopper, which sold actually a ton of items. We always keep that one full. We got this tarantula minion farm. I'm going to expand this soon to make it automatic, because this is currently ineffective right now, and it's really bad. I'm tempted to make a drop pit for these minions, but I want to get some money from my Raider Axe, and it's not really working out, and I'm dead. Oof, okay. Thankfully, I don't lose money when I fall into the void, and get that money. So now, let's move on to how I got the Super Compactor 3000. This Super Compactor was actually in the auction house for 50k. there was 15 minutes left. Here, let me demonstrate. I did this. I spelled it wrong, didn't I? Compactor. There, super compactor. I went into blocks. Ending soon. And it was this one right here. With 7 minutes left, it was 50,000. No bids. So, I was a normal person and I bid on it. I didn't think I was going to win it. And to be honest, I didn't think I did. But for some reason, the auction house glitched out. I kid you not. It glitched out. And the first row, like 2 rows of super compactors were gone. Like erased from the entire auction house. Like no one could see them or bid them unless they went to their auction page. And I was like, okay, that's pretty lucky on my part. And I was looking at the seconds countdown. It felt so long. The minutes felt so long. I was looking at my bids list. It was counting down and down and down. The last moment, at 3 seconds left, someone bid. No, I'm just kidding. I won the auction. I won the auction with 50k, which is basically like 1/10 of super compactor. These super compactors, they sell for like so much money. Like usually they sell for like 600k average. That's legit half our bank account. And here I am, a little kid with like no story, just comes out of nowhere with a super compactor on this clay minion 7, trying to level it up, even though I can't because I'm broke. It's like I just come in here with a super compactor bought for probably the lowest price in like the history of histories, because no one in their right mind would just like let an offer that great slide. But somehow I was extremely lucky with the auction house, and the game likes me for finally. My luck finally turned around at that point, and I decided it was time to actually do crap. And I have no idea why this happens. I just sell crap and it just breaks my side of the screen. Like, what the heck? I'm not. What? Anyways, like, that's pretty much my story. It's not significant. It's just story. I don't know if I left out some details. I probably did. Because it's pretty foggy. It's a month story that I had to compress down. I practically explained all the main parts. I don't think you guys want to hear my story about how we got 5 billion fragments from the dragons. Like, I legit was like, we were just playing the game for, like, we just, like, played the game for, like, I kid you not, we were grinding 8 hours in total. And this dragon party spawned, they spawned, like, 8 dragons, and we got all these strong dragon fragments in one day, these projector dragon fragments. Gavin actually bid on them, and we got all of these from other ones. So we have every dragon fragment. We have a crap ton of ice runes for some reason. And we have Christmas fragments, and we have jingle bells. This is actually a pretty useful item. Because, like, look. Every mob just comes towards me, like. If I use this right here. 3, 2, 1. Run towards me. Okay, that was a bad example, but I'm planning actually to use this item on my farm. So I saw this thing online. You just build like 130 blocks in the air, and the spiders just drop to their doom because they see you, and you just AFK there. It's very effective, and I only have 1 tarantula minion, so hopefully I can make my use out of it. And currently my collections are absolute doo-doo, and we're 20k away from the super compactor. So I've legit resulted into selling enchanted redstone blocks. So my tip to actually selling things is simple. Sell them at a lower price than what you see that are buying. So lower prices is a win-win. People bid more, that means your bids will be seen more. And like people will also look at the auction, and like you pay less for the auction and you get the same price as all of these. So if we look at ending soon, these bids are pretty low. So they've actually usually, on average, they go for 75,000. At least that's what mine went. So these are all of them. It's late at night actually, so not many people are on. So all of these unlucky ducks, they're gonna have like lower prices. But this sells for 25,600. So keep that number in mind. You want to like put your auction around the sell price and wait for people to bid more and bid more. For example, if we go into super compactor, there's people selling them for legit 10 coins. Because later they know that like people are gonna bid more, like this one. 400k, 350k, 400k, 380k, 50k. This is like one of the things I bid on. It glitched out and I got it. And I guess that's basically my entire Skyblock story. I don't know what really this point was. It's just me, a guy randomly you find on YouTube, telling you guys about my Skyblock story. So anyways, if you enjoyed this, just enjoy it. I don't really mind if you hit the like and subscribe button not. This was just a day for me to just express my journey through Skyblock. Peace out.